Hey, McCugan, thanks for the sub. Comps in Norway, sounds good. Nobody do the fishing thing yet, by the way. What's up, Perch Master? I don't have it turned on yet, so don't do it. Yo, what's up, Tet? It has been a long time. Definitely feels like it's been a very long time. Let's see. Still getting everything set up, but I just realized I don't have that fishing thing turned on, so if anybody does the fishing command, you'll waste one of your fishes for the day. I also want to reset it to make sure we are reset. Can you pet the dog? I don't know. New leaderboard. All right. We should be good. We should be good. I think we're good now. Here, I'll test it. Let me be the guinea pig. Fish. Redeem. Yeah, it's working. Okay. All right. Let me finish getting everything set up here. I'm gonna fish at 34-meter hole today. Like, I will probably literally fish there the whole stream. I fished there a little bit yesterday. It seemed good. And so today I just want to do something chill, and going to fish at 34 seems like a cool thing. Control Stream has a pet dog command where it plays a clip with a little girl seeing bear and saying, "Can I pet that dog?" That's funny. That's funny. Yo, what's up, Captain Malone? What's up, Bandar? You just emptied 34? I believe it. What's up, Johnny Brink? Leo, hi. All right. I think the only other thing we need to do before we start fishing is just announce it on Discord. Live on stream? I don't think that's what I meant to say. I don't think that's exactly the words that are meant to come out of my mouth. All right, self-advertising. Scroll up. Scroll up. So the last time I streamed, let's just don't even say that out loud. It wasn't even this month. It was like the very end of September, and it's October 13th right now. Okay. And RF4 stream announcement. Delete the everyone. Go. All right, we're good. I think we're good, folks. Ladoga Archie's working good for you? Oh, good. Don't bother with copper? Not a good day for copper, huh? Unless you're after that tinch, right? Aren't a few tinch coming out? What's up, Ramathor? Pro Drifter, greetings. Gasinox, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. I have been away for a bit. Yo, what's up, Dorsey? Afternoon, chum. Your mom, greetings. 2 hours, you made 1,000 silver. That seems good. Last night, I had, what did I have? Hour and a half. Hour and a half made about that. It's just producing pretty well. Anytime you're getting, like, we've talked about this before, but that decent amount of pollock, you know, and then other random stuff. What's up, Fatal? I am alive. Yeah, sorry about the time. About 10 more weekends and the year is over. We're getting old. So true. By the way, let's say the winner of the lurk bait today gets a free Norway ticket. All right, I'll send you a Norway ticket. Whoever wins the lurk bait today. Yo, Fatal, thanks for the sub. You call it trophy char? That's awesome, Leo. Yeah, I did see some people talking about buffalo, black buffalo. That's for sure. Yeah, what's up, Bomar? Yo, what size stuff are you fishing with, Dorsey? I guess what size leader and stuff, and also like what lures you're using. 2.5 in 2 hours. Yeah, that sounds right. Wacky on for the char. 2 rods. Dangerous game. 60 leader on 53 and 54 rods. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Just trying to figure out like I guess it depends on what lures. I don't know, like I could use a mid-weight setup instead of 60 if it's happening that often. I don't know. That didn't happen to me yesterday, but do y'all want to do a does anybody want to do like a 1 hour comp or something? I don't know, what would we comp for at 34? So much is coming out. 107. Is that what I've been using out here? Oh, I've been using the 103. Okay, I'll switch it up. $57 Greenland. An Atlantic Wreck Trophy. You got a Tinch too. Oh, that's a nice. Wow, that's a nice funny Tinch. Cod and Mac. Yeah, that's a good idea, Bandar. I've thought about that. It's just, I've honestly I've been so busy with work and family, and other stuff. I just haven't had the time to think about, like what type of content we want to do right now. Um, that's why today I was just like, I'm gonna do something easy. I'm gonna go fish at 34. But I do like that idea. You thought it was a trophy? Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. I think until it doesn't work, I think I am going to use the 60 setup. But if I get, something I can't get in, I mean, we'll upgrade to a larger setup. I'm going to start off with this setup. Y'all can tell me if there's like other lures or elements on your drop that you like better. But I thought this was very good yesterday. I actually really enjoyed it using this setup. All right, let's do something here. I don't really know what, but let's do something. Leo says I bought the Beluga Napora. Is that a real thing? Pollock VV? Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good, Dorsey. All right. What's the third though? I definitely like having Pollock and Vivi on there. You just want to do Saith as the third, something that like everyone will easily catch. Let's not overthink this. The third one, maybe. I'm kind of like voting this on my as I'm talking. I'm like, I think this is the way. The Natora. Oh yeah. The Natora. Gotcha. Yeah. That's good. That's good. All right. We're gonna do 15 silver just so the winner can get something. And I'll also send the winner something else. I don't know what. Maybe another Norway ticket. Password's gonna be MDawg lowercase. Maybe we do an hour and a half actually, because this will be like the whole stream. I might fish a little bit when this is over, but you know, I'm not gonna probably go much more than like 2.5 hours today. We'll see, but let's go hour and a half. Oh really? Okay, I can replace it. Huh. Yesterday I was catching tons of safe. European place. That's funny. I don't remember. Oh, that was really loud. I don't remember catching a bunch of European place, at least yesterday. I'm trying to remember how many Macs I had. Might have had a couple of Macs. All right, let's do a Mac. Mac? We'll do place. That's fine. I trust y'all. We'll do place. Hour and a half, 80, 36 hour, 15 silver, lowercase MDawg. It's not going to count against your daily amount of silver you can do comps with. All right, I think we're good. Let me do this. Password is MDawg lowercase. And we're going to pin it for the next 5 minutes, but we're going to start pretty soon. You're watching the football? That's awesome, Ramathor. Well, thanks for hanging out with us for a little while you're watching football. I'm actually gonna have Red Zone on my TV across the way there. We'll have a little football going. Anybody watch any of the college football last night? Holy cow, so many crazy games. 2 overtimes. That crazy game between Oregon and Ohio State. Yes, it was Ramathor. I agree. Oh, nice, Dorsey. That's awesome. They just pulled a blue trophy black ruff. Wow, that's exciting. All right, anybody else want to join? Are we waiting on anyone? I guess that's part of what I'm asking, what I'm wanting to know. Help me in my planning here. Oh, wow, Dorsey. Nice. All right, it seems like we're pretty close to being ready to start then. I'm not hearing from anyone else. Let me make sure there's no one in regular chat that wants to join. Anyone else wanting to join Norway comp? What are we doing as a giveaway for this? Did I ever say? We'll do a handmade for Xander lure and a Norway ticket. So far we're giving away a Norway ticket for the winner of this comp and a Norway ticket for the winner of Lurkbait, which currently is Crazy Friday. Now that may not hold 973. Might not be a final score for the day, I don't know, but right now Crazy Friday's in the lead. Uh, 10 minutes? I mean, is that a literal 10 minutes? That'd be 112. Um, all right, we're starting at 1:13 p.m. Eastern time, which is in just over 10 minutes. So if he means literal 10 minutes, we'll wait for him. If it's more than that, we won't. So we're going to start here in just over 10 minutes on the comp, y'all. Wacky rig, watch for sturgeon. Interesting. $297 gold for a pickle. Funny. Okay, so we'll start at, what does that mean, like 6:30 in game time, something like that? 6:30 a.m. in game time. Uh-oh, why is this so slow? Yesterday I couldn't like drop it in the water without getting a bite. Oh, is it 'cause the temperature? $5 is the default temperature for the refrigerator? That's funny. Oh, that was his total, not just for the pickle. Gotcha. Yo, what is going on? I mean, it is like 2 in the morning, but like honestly, this was on fire yesterday for me. Do I need to switch back to the red lurker? Talk about yuck weather? Yeah, for sure. McHugan says, nah, you're fine. Good. See what you did there. Really, Tet? That is so weird. I'm telling you, yesterday this 34 was insane for me. All right, that's on the comp. That's on the menu for the comp. Nice, Dorsey. Funny metal tubes. I've not noticed those before. Those are CO2 cartridges? Yeah, that's true. What's up, Yubica? All right, we're getting ever closer to the start time of our comp. Just a little bit longer. We're getting close, though. How much would a cheap setup for Norway cost? Yo, what's your strongest spinning reel? Somebody else in chat might be able to tell you the cost. I don't remember the cost of stuff at Norway, but just remember if you have a decently strong spinning wheel, you can always start with that and try to fish for small stuff. Yeah, 12K, that feels right. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. And like I said, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We're going to start right around 6 or so. sorry about that, folks. I am back, and it is almost time to start. Have those people joined us yet? Jan, Tori, are y'all almost ready? All right, sorry about that. I had to go use the restroom. And then 2 minutes, okay. And then I realized I hadn't started my kids' laundry. I meant to start the laundry before I started the stream. So anyway, had to throw it in the washer machine real quick, get it going. Yo! Nice trophy safe. Esculion. And then a halibut? Wait, what? How? Look at that trophy halibut. All right, we are moments away from starting, folks. Password is MDawg, lowercase MDAWG. Holy cow, y'all. That is a lot of pounds of pressure this fish is putting on my line. I might have to switch to a medium setup here. Holy moly! You kidding me? I think I'm gonna pull out the old mid-tier setup here. This is just a cod, y'all. It's just a little 25 kilo cod about to break my stuff. All right, how much can I go up to on this? Low capacity is 88. Are we comfortable with that? Is that enough? That would be a 77. It just gives us a little bit more oomph. And so this we go to... I'll do this until it doesn't feel like enough. So we go to 82, 77, and let's get a little more power on there. Let's put the... could put the Vinga. Let's see where it is. All right, everybody's coming, so we're about to start, y'all. If you're in the comp, we're about to hit go. People are finally coming over. Where is it? Not the Regal. Not the Borealica. Oh, the Cardinal. There it is. Yeah. We're going to go Cardinal. So now we just have a little bit more power. It's not quite as fun setup to use, but it's just a little bit more power. Yeah, I think I like this. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Everybody's here now. We're going to go ahead and get her started. Good luck. Have fun. Winner gets some silver from the comp as well as a Norway ticket. Oh, I think I also said one of those lures, handmade lure. I can't remember what it's called. Xander lure. Yeah, thank you, Perch. All right, let me switch over to the comp chat so I can see what everyone's catching. Ooh, quick eel pout. Wow. They must have had their line like either down there or on the way down when I hit start. Dorsey gets a pollock already. That's interesting. There's another eel pout. Baby haddock. And here we go. You had a decent conger from here, Sparky? Wow. There's just, it's so fun when, like, yeah, Greenlands, porbeagles, congers, wreckfish, lumpfish. I mean, so many just random rare fish. If they're active in 34, all the sharks and everything, that's awesome. Sorry if I missed any chat earlier. I know I was gone for a while, but please feel free to repeat or point me to an earlier comment if I missed something. Yeah, was it wreckfish here? Somebody said that. Somebody said somebody caught a decent wreckfish in 34. Or did I make that up, chat? There's my eel pout. All right, we're on the board with an eel pout. Sparky said trophy came from 34. That's just insane, right? Now, they might have been using different lures, maybe? I mean, I don't know. Like, let's see what the weekly wreckfish is looking like. What is it called? Is it an Atlantic wreckfish? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Think they had dead fish? Yeah. You know, these are all pretty big lures, so I'm not sure we're going to actually catch one on the Lurker 100 or something like that, but yeah, that would be, talking about stress relief. If I could go ahead and get like a 3-kilo American Place or something, I'd feel really good. That's the one I'm most worried about. You think the color matters more? Yeah, you're probably right. It just seems like I'm using awfully small lures to expect that a wreckfish is going to hit it. Although people are catching Greenland, so who knows? Lure length, yeah, that could be right. All right, we're going to lock her up. It's another decent fish. It might just be another cod, I don't know, but it is another cod. Let's see if this one's like even 20. It's not as big as the last one, but it's close. Because we've got a little bit stronger stuff on there. Oh, it's not close. It's only 10. 11-kilo turbot. That's nice. That helps with your silver per hour. You start catching turbots like that. You got your first wreckfish from sea trips? Really? That's amazing. If you had put cod in the comp, that fish was a cusk. That's funny. And probably true. Yeah, we should have put cusk. We should do comps for the fish we don't want to catch. You might not win the comp, but you know, just win in general. Oh, I love seeing the New England Patriots in that like classic old school red jersey, red tops. It actually works. I'll have to keep that in mind. Zero cusk and 2-hour comp. There you go. Some teams should never use their old jerseys. Yeah, I agree. Oh man. There's some rough looking old jerseys. There's some rough looking new jerseys. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's a good point. And most teams probably have like at least a moment in time when they had a ridiculous jersey, right? Because obviously a lot of the Steelers jerseys have been classic, awesome, but not everyone. Oh yes, yes. Those have got to be. I would think if people like voted on worst modern NFL jerseys, the that Tampa Bay one would have to be like top 3 or 5 or something. Maybe even number one. I don't know. Oh, yo, Dorsey Gratso level 39 in the comp, no less. That's pretty fun. Well, some people are catching place. You like New Orleans white and gold? So I've got New Orleans on one of my TVs. I don't remember what they're looking like today though. They're at commercial right now. Arsis, what's up? Greetings. They're in black and gold today. Gotcha. Yeah, I think those New England jerseys look awfully good. Oh yeah, yeah. That's got. I mean that. Yeah, that black and gold is the common, very common New Orleans look, isn't it? Another Pollock. Love it. That's my largest Pollock yet. I think. Yeah, 3.4. Dorsey just like upped my Pollock size just by a little bit, huh? If I don't have one by the time night rolls around again, I'm gonna have to look at the weeklies list or try to figure out how to like try to target those place. Bumblebee that had too many donuts. That's gonna be holding. Lots of eel pouts still coming out. Green Quickers. Okay, I'll try that. Another Pollock. Lion up there at the top with the healthy eel pout. 698 on an eel pout. It's nice. Let's check that lurkbait leaderboard. Crazy Friday still in first place with 987. Could not quite hit 1,000, right? Going for 1,000. Couldn't quite get there. Your mom's got 661. Fatal's at 297. We'll see how it plays out, though. Lots of time left. Probably people that will come in that hasn't even started fishing yet. I'm currently using both green quickers. One's light, one dark. We'll see if either one of them finds me a American or European place here. .1 kilo pollock. That's a pretty nice pollock there, Abagon. Pushes Abagon up into first place, by the way. Got one of each species now. Uh-oh. Legendary? Well, Gunner's Leak just came in and just destroyed. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, let's go again, just see if we can get a little bit bigger one. But that's pretty nice, 1.3. I'm not upset about that at all. And that came in on the O2, which is the lighter of the green quickers. So, good call there. Good call. What's up, Cassavir? Yo, Dorsey, thanks for the tip there. Immediately pays off. Immediately pays off and gets a European place. Yo, Cassavir, what fishing game you playing the most these days? Catching a blue whale in that small pond. Hey, by the way, we ought to change the weather. We should change the weather just for fun. I don't know if any of the like rares or you know, junk stuff is actually tied to weather. Warcraft is the one that you're playing the most. That makes sense. All right, there's our weather change. Fishing game I'm playing the most is World of Warcraft. I like it. I've played a little bit of what's it called? Throne of Liberty or something? What's it called? Throne and Liberty? I think there's fishing in that game, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Or maybe there's not, and I'm just imagining things, but I've also played a little bit of the Diablo expansion. I haven't had much time to play it yet, though. It seems okay. Story seems silly, but the gameplay still, you know, it's Diablo. It's whatever. The new class I like decently. Kind of like a combination of almost like a rogue class with necro sort of feel to it. It's all right. Mostly what I want to be playing is Lotro, but I just, again, don't really have time. So, you know, we fish, we watch football, we get work done, and we think about days when we'll have more time. There's a raid in 30 minutes, but I toggle between Fisher Online and RF4. Nice. That's awesome, Cassavir. I love it. Love it. I love it. Rista with a 1.7 European place. I'm back into first place. Things are as they should be. Last thing I want from an assassin that hunts me is for him to also be a necromancer so he can revive me and kill me again. That's a good point. What do they call this class? A spirit something. It's a melee class, but it's got all these like... It actually... Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It really feels like they've almost thrown every class together in one. Or several classes together in one. Because you've got like spirit animal connections. I don't know, it's weird. New PC next week. Oh, that's awesome, Casimir. That's fun. Yeah, it's kind of like a druid. It's kind of like a druid at times, but the gameplay, I would say, doesn't really feel like a druid as much as it does like a rogue assassin necromancer combo. What fishing game? What fishing game, Casimir? Reservoirs. Yes. Is that what it's called? The Spiritist? Something like that. Yes, that's right, Perch. That's about right. That's about right. It got Norway and Spain lately. Oh, angler. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So they are slowly but surely adding features into the angler to at least make it a little bit more appealing. Ooh, 550. That's getting there. Ooh, I like that 550 or 530. Yeah, it's interesting. That game is getting an autumn type map now. Interesting. I think they're working on rod stands. They're working on being able to fish with more than one rod at a time. They have, I guess, redone the graphics, the fishing mechanic. I don't know. My bite rate has picked up since I switched to Quickers, by the way. I wasn't planning on staying on Quickers. I want to go back to handmade foam, but I think I've only had the one European place. I was trying to at least get one more European place, just to chance a little bit bigger guy. I'm so sick of these cod. What are the cod coming in on? Tiny fish. Wicker. Tiny fish. Okay, it's... Oh, foam rubber fish. Shoot, never mind. They're just here. I was going to say, like, maybe we can dodge them, but probably not. Well, I hope the raid goes well, Casimir. I actually would play WoW a little bit, but I haven't resubbed yet. I'm trying to wait till I actually have time to justify it. Oh, another nice eel pout. I'm loving all these eel pout. Yeah, I hear you, Casimir. Definitely know how that goes. So now that you have a new computer, you'll be able to play it? Is that what you're saying, or is it a time thing? I liked Assassin's Creed Valhalla, alright. For some reason, I never got into that one quite as much as I did the previous two Assassin's Creeds. But I still enjoyed it. I played through all of the main story. I 100% agree with you, Perch. Odyssey was my favorite, followed by Origins, and I loved them both. I mean, the fact that I liked Odyssey better does not mean that I did not love Origins. I thought Origins was great. Oh, that's amazing, Casimir. Even going back to the like pre-open world versions. Well, let's don't say it that way. They were always open world. Well, not always, depends on how far you go back. But the pre-RPG, you know what I mean. The first one. I thought the first one was cool, but like the leap from the first one to the second one was amazing. Getting into the Edso or whatever his name was days, like that's where it started to shine, I thought. Oh, I think BDO's fishing is one of the best MMO fishing examples. It actually is crazy how in depth it was. All of that like offline fishing stuff or AFK fishing. I mean, it's just that game knew how to um, dominate your computer. Like if you got into BDO, you always wanted it running on your computer. Oh, is that right, Casimir? You played it before War Within launched. I'm wondering if it'll be if that single player thing they're doing will be any fun. Um, can't remember what it's called now, but it's a little more like narrative driven, but still kind of looks like Black Desert to a degree. Got to Guru 25 fishing delves? Really? So is that a thing? You go in high level delves and fish, and it like does it matter somehow? Yeah, I think delves are awesome. That's definitely the thing that I enjoyed the most from the little bit that I tried of War Within. Oh, okay. Guru 25. Okay, I don't know what that is. Is that like a ranking of your fishing? Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I obviously did not play it enough to get to guru levels. I was no guru. I was just one of the many standing on the beach fishing all the time. But I think I might have played like back in the day before some of the stuff that's now as a part of that is out. I don't know. Guru 25 is way up there. Okay. Someone replaced my Pollux with Haddocks. That's not very nice. I'm back in third place. We've got Abagon, Bandar. All right, I'm about ready to switch. We did get a second European place, but it was still small. But I think I'm going to switch back to foams. I might just try a blue one and a yellow one instead of two yellow ones. We did get another one though. It wasn't as big as our first one, so that's 4 now. 4.508, and they're coming in on both quickers. Okay, 2. Right, let's just change one of them. And then in a little bit, I'll change the other one too. You're Guru 15, gotcha. The Bucks are winning 17 zip. That Washington-Baltimore game is interesting. Washington has surprisingly, to me at least, looked very good. But that should be a pretty good test to go against Baltimore today. You're going to start with caliber. There you go. Yeah, just aim for the small fish. It's going to be an adventure. You might hate your life at times, but you'll also make a lot of silver. Washington being good is a surprise. Yeah, I thought so too. That quarterback, I guess he got a little overshadowed in the draft. I mean, he has just been awesome. And their defense has been so good. I don't know. We'll see. Yo, Bootna, how's it going? The blue lurker. Yeah, that's right. If you're going with the caliber HSV, maybe don't start with the blue lurker. If a lot of sharks and stuff, big stuff's coming out on it. I have nightmares. Sounds like you've really been through it lately, Dorsey. The 130 is nice. Under 75. Like here, the unmarked. I'm guessing that's the unmarked, right? Okay. Yeah, is the black handmade foam supposed to be doing pretty well, right? I switched to blue only because the blue lurker's doing so well. I wanted to try this for a bit, but eventually I'll come off of this one probably and go to black or yellow. We'll see. Oh no, Dorsey, that's awful. When those oversized sharks take off, huh? Clear eyes, full hearts. Anyone? When I did my trip this morning, I got cut 2 times and got spooled as well. Wow. Come on now. Clear eyes, full hearts. What's up, Mui guy? No clue what that is. What lure is broken? I hope so, Dorsey. Oh yeah, if you're using the caliber HSV, you don't want to lock, huh? Unless you've got your leader set up for that strength. You're not gonna lock. Yeah, I was getting quite a bit of pollock yesterday when I was using the red lurker and then yellow foam rubber fish. Although I will say that's the whole reason why I put this tiny fish 4004 on there, is it seems to do pretty well with pollock as well. Maybe if you're not catching any pollock, try that tiny fish. I don't know. Tiny fish 4004, as I was saying. Try that tiny fish. Clip it. All right, Cassavir. Go raid. Good raid, go raid. Yay raid. Yay raid, yay raid, yay raid. There's your pollock. Let's see what that came in on. Foam 005. Okay, that's interesting. Pollocks do like blue and green, right? Later on. Let's just pretend those are really small fish and that's why they keep popping off like that. I love these like hour and a half long comps. Like it still feels like I mean, it's like we have so much time left. We've been fishing for a while, but we still have so much time left. Awesome. Another video about future RF4 with Joe. Oof, I would love to. You know, one thing that is a little challenging right at the moment is going to be the time zone difference and how busy probably Joe and I both are. But I would absolutely love to. I will try to put that on my priority, like on my radar, to try to focus on that when next time there's like a holiday or some kind of break, at least try to reach out to see if it's possible for he and his schedule. It's a great idea though. I think, you know, it's probably been long enough now since Copper's been out that he might be willing to maybe not give us any like details, but at least just kind of answer some general questions about what that looks like. We'll see. I mean, it's up to him, obviously. If he's got things to say, it's great. If there's nothing he can say yet, then it might just not be the time. But yeah, it's a great idea. He's always great to talk to, so. Yeah, I just wonder if if red lurker might be a slightly better bite rate, even though maybe blue lurker is the one that's getting the more like the exciting exotic fish potential. Yes, that's right. Sometimes there are some teasers that can be given. I mean, I think, you know, even if we don't get it from Joe, I wouldn't be surprised as we move towards the end of this year that we would get some kind of look ahead. You know, they often start doing those screenshots or just posters or pieces of information that point to something that's coming down the line. Because sometimes when they do those, the actual something they're pointing to is still months away, you know? Year-end event? Yeah, me too, Ramathor. That and the anniversary event are now things that I just look forward to. Those both are things I just kind of look forward to now. Especially with what it seems like every year they are adding at least a couple of really cool different, you know, skins to like fun prizes, like, you know, whether it's the anniversary lantern. I mean, I guess there's been several examples at this point. Even like the colorful bells from the 7-year anniversary thing. CMAP for Christmas? Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think that if, you know, I could be wrong. My gut tells me that if there's another saltwater map, it will be more of a mid-level map, not one that's just for like the end game. Obviously, those trips and stuff allowed people to start playing this map a lot earlier. So maybe they would do something like that again, but I think now that we have saltwater fishing and it's so fun, I would not be surprised for the next one to not be the very highest level map. That like it could be sort of a mid-level thing. What leader should I use? They say nylon. Nylon. Oh, you're talking about for C, aren't you? You're talking about for sea fishing? A coast map? Yeah. Next year there will be a new map for sure. What it is, something I'm looking forward to is Joe spoke something about sea maps in the video you made. Yeah. Uh yes. I'm using nylon, right? So my shock leader is nylon. If that helps on my pilker rig. I think you can purchase these or craft them if I'm not mistaken. Golly, it's been a minute since I've looked at all this. Leaders, shock leader. Yeah, you can craft it. You can craft it out of anything, but what you typically want to use are these Atami nylon leaders for the shock material. Ooh, that's awesome, Ramathor. Falcons, Cowboys. Somebody I work with is a huge Cowboys fan, and I am a very marginal Falcons fan. Yo, Troubled Zombie, how's it going? Oh, is that right? You're a big Cowboys fan. That's awesome, Ramathor. You've never been to a game. Is this in Dallas or Atlanta? In Atlanta. Old, what's it called? Mercedes Benz. We'll see what you think, but in my opinion, Mercedes Benz Stadium is such a fun place to go watch a football game. Food and drinks are so reasonably priced. I don't know what it is, but Arthur Blank, if that's his name, at some point he decided that because tickets are already expensive to go to an NFL game, he wanted for people that come to watch the Falcons to feel like they were getting a good deal on food and drink. So like they, I guess, require the merchants, and there's some like really good vendors in there, and everyone sort of has to sell the food and drinks at a reasonable price. I mean, it's just like, it's so cool. So cool. I had a Philly cheesesteak that, I mean, it just ranks up there for me. It just was so good. The other question is, could this next year, sometimes it's sometime in 2025, could that be the calendar year that we get bass fishing? I know not everybody agrees with me on this. I've just always thought as soon as they started to give the signal that they were doing international fishing a little bit, that eventually we would have some sort of North American map that at least one of the focuses is bass fishing. So could this be the calendar year that becomes a reality? On the other hand, could 2025 be the calendar year that we get fly fishing? That fly fishing is finally at a point where they say, yes, it's fun enough, it's good enough, it represents it well enough, we're going to release it. Bass and trout, Lake Erie, that'd be cool. Florida Keys, yes. Think about all of the types of fishing that happens from sort of off the coast of Florida and then inland Florida. I mean, think of all of you could do. I think the appeal of bass fishing is probably not that different, McCugan, than someone who's really into perch or pike fishing, that kind of thing. I mean, it's basically like trying to get a predator to go after whatever lure you're using, and they tend to be very violent, quick fights. These are not like long drawn out fights. I think you're right about that. They're typically not, because usually the bass would get off if it took that long, because they are so frenetic or energetic or whatever. But I mean, I've done a lot of bass fishing in my life. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't necessarily, I wouldn't oversell it compared to other types of fishing. I think, it's great. Some of the fish I caught actually off the coast of Florida when I went, it wasn't deep sea fishing. It was just like intercoastal fishing and then sort of towards the edge of that. But like some of the predators we caught out there, to me, it just kind of reminded me of like larger bass, if that makes sense. Like very similar fights, like these big predators that are just violently attacking what you're fishing with and then just trying to hold on and get them in. Yeah, it's a good call, perch. Like even like Colorado or something, where they have the big river, like the like, what am I trying to say? From one side of the river to the other is a massive amount of space. Where if you're like trout fishing in North Carolina or something, like, the river might be, you could like lay down and touch the other side of like these very narrow streams and stuff. Not really rivers. Yeah, red drum, reds and specks. We're running from alligators, Dorsey. Oh, in Florida? Yeah. Have y'all seen that? Like crazy, like when the flooding happens in Florida as a result of these awful hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff, and all of a sudden the alligators are just displaced. It's so weird. It's so weird. I've never heard them say that there will be no fly fishing. What I've heard think is that it'll be ready when it's ready, if it's ever ready, kind of thing. I don't, I've not heard that they've abandoned the idea. I could be wrong, but that's not the impression I've gotten. I think the impression I've gotten is just like, it wasn't ready. We'll see. Forest lake map where you put in a boat by default. All the shops are on floating platforms. Whole map is with trees and no land, just water. Oh, that's a cool idea, Perch. Revamp Sura. I am on a COD roll. Insatiable is in first place. Yo, I didn't see somebody else caught a trophy eel. So nice. Grats. That's 2 eel pouts. Trophies. That is awesome. Louisiana swamp. Yeah, small creek with shallow water, fly fishing. Yes, that would be amazing. That's the thing about how it's such a big deal if you add fly fishing, right? Because that it's theoretically, at least, it's not just one map that changes. It changes like your relationship with all of the maps potentially. Yes, Tunguska seems perfect for fly fishing. Yama seems perfect. I mean, really, you fly fish anywhere, but there are those certain situations that just like you think of for fly fishing. Andromedous fishing map. Swim out to sea, then come back to fresh water. Coho, chum, chinook, and various trouts. How is that different than Yama, Brana? How would that be different than Yama? I just don't know. I'm literally asking the question because I don't know. Yama, when I saw the pictures, I was 100% sure it had fly fishing. Yeah, well, I think that might have been the idea at some point. It would let them make a lower level sea map. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've never seen fly fishing in a game that actually works good. Have you tried it in Fisher Online? I think it's fine. Yama is now float meta. Yeah, I did not see that coming, by the way. We need full access on Tunguska Lake, plus a boat there. Oh, you're talking about where we catch the whatever they're called, char. Yeah, that's right, Johnny. You didn't enjoy it? Okay. But I mean, you tried the fly fishing specifically though. Like I just think, I guess I would expect if RF4 ever does fly fishing, it may be a little more technical than what it's like in Fisher Online. But I do think that that just gives you a general idea of, you know, how fly fishing could be handled at least. Yeah, I agree, Perch. Moor catfishing on Tunguska Lake would be so fun. I didn't know that. You can catch a moors on the lake. I didn't know there's catfish in the lake. People bottom fish from shore at night to catch catfish. In the daytime, they go for those char. What are they called, y'all? The something char. Is it like dragon char? Something like that. Ooh, that's a nice pollock, right? Yeah. Oh, somebody just had a wreck fish. That is awesome. There are amurs in the lake. Okay. I get them when spinning for dragon jars. I have 2 rods, 50-meter cast for burbot, and sometimes I get the catfish. Okay, awesome. I didn't know that. You think there's even timing? Okay, cool. It's a jig step spawn. Yeah, that's a great question, Vinicus. What lure did you get the wreck? Have I ever in my life caught a dragon char? I know for a long time I just kind of, for some reason, refused to go for it. I don't remember why. But did I ever actually go catch one? Sounds good, Ramathor. Don't be shocked. It's an Atlantic cod. All right, we can at least go look and see if we've ever even caught a single one. I just don't ever remember going for it. But I could have one time and I've just forgotten. Oh, here it is. Guys, I had this 282 gram monster, and I guess in my mind I was like, okay, I caught one, I'm out. But I didn't know you could bottom fish for stuff while you were going for it. Next time they're like somewhat decently active, somebody ought to like remind me and maybe coach me a little bit. I just never do it. I never tried it really. Timon and sturgeons. Okay. Yeah, I just had no idea. That's because I've never spent time fishing in that lake. I think there was something we were like trying to catch float fishing there maybe one time. No way the Saints have come back. In less than a quarter, they were being shut out, and now they're in the lead. That's crazy. I'm super pumped for Tunguska to be active again. Yeah, that would be awesome. I do have some really good Tunguska memories. I just never made it up to the lake. It was all ultralight and then drifting or trolling on the main. And some bottom fishing, like for sturgeon or catfish or sterlet or whatever. Gibbles even. Drop a few seconds, reel in speed 15 to 20. Okay. The Timon trophy is active now. Interesting. What was that big pollock on, by the way? Tiny fish. Guys, tiny fish is literally the secret. I don't know why I'm not fishing with all 3 tiny fish 404s. Trophy Vivi, largest pollock. The only thing I'm not sure about is the European place on tiny fish. Oh man, Nelmas. Remember chasing Nelmas? Those were the days. It's like, okay, I know we're going to catch 1,000,000 Arctic chars, but can we find the Nelmas? That was fun. Ah, those were fun days. I don't know if I do either, Perch. I really don't know that I ever caught that good of one, but I sure went after them. Because you were always catching other stuff too. It's not like you're hurting yourself by going after the Nelmas. All right, 12.567 Dodger Crank 10 SS002, 60,000 XP. Oh, that's such a nice fish. They fought, y'all, these Nelmas. If you haven't caught a big Nelma, it's one of those just really cool fish in this game. It's fun to fight and chase, basically. It's good. It's good stuff. Man, that was just like 24/7, because then you're drifting for cats and stuff at night. You never, were at a time where you didn't have a chance at catching a nice fish during those days at Tunguska. It's just constant. But it was crazy silver too for a while. Not like copper, Norway silver, but at that time in the game's existence, it was pretty crazy. It was Archie before Archie came out, right? Wait. Whoa. What did Vivi? Oh, Tiny Fish 4002 is what you caught the wreck fish on? Forget this. I'm changing to all tiny fish. I'll do 3-0 on one. Wait, what did he say? It was the 4, right? Just like I'm using? Or was it a different one? I think it was the 4. Gosh, are you kidding me? I probably have one setup that's got like all of them on there, but oh, it was 4002? Okay, thank you. Oh, wait, you're right, it is. Okay, hold on. Let's don't waste any more time. Let's just switch it up. I may already have those. Or at least, one of those. 4002. All right, I've got one of them. Black. Why would you use fluorescent? Whatever. And then we'll buy another. We'll buy another 2 and 4, I think. That way we have the option. Probably ought to try the bigger one too, right? You got tuna from 34 yesterday? Wow. Yeah, it's going good, Johnny. It's been fun. It's been a fun comp. I mean, you're just making so much silver on 34. And, in my opinion, seeing some really cool fish, too. All right, so we're going to go 4-0 down here. I believe in 4-0 tinies. We did do 3-0 on the top one. And I'll try another 0-2. Just so we can, like, you know, have a chance at some random wreck fish. I don't know. $10-kilo turbot on the 404, 19 wreck on the 402. There you go. For the prizes. Brink of the comp ending, yeah. One more trophy, we can do it. There you go. Yo, what's up, Bames John? I'm doing good. How are you? You going for that F1? Or F1's active right now? I haven't heard much about copper today. What's up, Browna? That's a fun emote. Quack 1, Quack 2, Quack 3, Quack 4. Quacking me up right now. Yo, Dorsey! Chill out! Just kidding. Who needs a trophy? Oh, is that right? Flying collar rig? Hmm. you owe 3 pollux. You catching negative amounts of pollux right now? Ooh, Bandar. That's a nice pollock. That Bandar just passed me with that pollock as well. Yeah, but when pollocks are hitting, it's like just a silver farm, isn't it? All right, that pollock came in on the tiny fish. I think the tiny fish 4002 to me is still like the best pollock lure right now. Ooh, Dorsey just got a near trophy. That's going to make Dorsey even harder to catch. He just got a bigger eel pout. This game hates you? You're in first place? Oh, that's right. You said you've been going for that eel pout trophy for a while now. It's a nice place. I think we're still doing pretty good on silver, to be honest. Yeah, I already have an eel pout trophy. We can, it's about the same size too. Ooh, that's a nice pollock there, Crapu. Some bigger pollocks are coming out. Safe is hitting on 55 unmarked, clip 25, 35. I don't even know where that sub was. Forgot it was even out here. If this is a European place, we're in business. Ooh. Oh, these cod. Cod also like the tiny fish. Did you get a trophy, Bames John? I still don't have flying collar rig trophy place. Door. We caught a minnow. You've been hunting it last 4 to 5 months. That's crazy. So it's not marker size, so we should turn that into bait, right? Isn't that the way it goes? Still not halftime. In the Saints Tampa Bay game, Saints just scored again. Back and forth, no defense. Yo, what's up, IS the Bad? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And you said that you were peacefully going for the black carpet Old Berg in this monster grass jump dome, 28.3. At least I finally got my trophy grassy after running around half the lake. That sounds like that was very exciting. I actually did that myself last night, I think is when it was. Might have been 2 nights ago. Because I still don't think I have the black carp trophy on Old Berg. I believe that's true. I've got it on, or at least not since they put trophy cards in it. I think I had it before that, but I think I do have it at Bear, but I don't have it at Old Berg yet. So I was trying that myself, and I had a couple of decent grass carp and a decent black carp, but not trophy. 2167 is where I was, for what it's worth. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Perch. I love the way that you have reframed that. The grass carp trophy is a great guide to Old Berg. He will show you the entire lake. That's great. That's great. Yeah, it was slow for me too. But there were some nice fish coming out. It was just slow. Troubled Zombie says spent the last week on Berg. Oh, interesting. Cocoa and banana. What was I trying? I'm sure you've tried what I was trying because it was the weekly. Cranberry. I tried cranberry a couple days ago. Yeah, potato. So true. That's right, Perch. It was very slow. Yeah. I even made a special, let's see if I still have it. This was fascinating. It had, the PVA had 2 boilies, that not crushed boilies, whole boilies. Pop-up tin and then regular tin. Thought that was a very interesting approach. I hadn't put whole boilies in my ground mix in quite a while, but I saw somebody posting a black carp trophy and I tried it and it, it was working, but I didn't have the trophy. Cocoa banana seems good. Perch. That's funny. Yeah, you can run into some hard times even at Mosquito if you fish with potatoes before you've got the first upgrade to your gear or whatever. Yeah, these days mosquitoes can be a scary place. That's right. Not that they get that big at Mosquito usually, but yeah, still. For that starter feeder bottom setup, it's brutal. I mean, that first feeder setup, you get a 3 kilo common carp. You're going to chase it all over for at least a few minutes. You're running like what, 3 kilo line or something? With those little sparks. All right, Ravens are winning by 7 at halftime. Trophy carp on Mosquito. I think there has been a trophy common carp caught on Mosquito, if I remember correctly. It's very uncommon, though. A 73 kilo poor beagle at 34? What? On Lurker? Yeah, I mean every once in a while, Bomar, when I'm doing leveling guides, I've run into like 3 to 4 kilo commons that just like screw you up for a few minutes, but Oh, that's awesome, Terp. Love the fact that they hung in there and actually got it in. That's amazing. Really, Brana? That is sick. Yeah, 34 is not safe. At least with trips, it's not going to hurt your own stuff. I mean, it's just like rental stuff, right? Everything fixes itself. Got a trophy angler from 34? I like when 34 is weird, though. It just makes it a little bit more exciting, a little more variety. I know it's not quite as low level gear friendly, but it's still fun, though. And I feel like when you're sea fishing, it should always feel like there's just this slight danger, right? Not constant danger, but possible danger around every corner. That's how 30 normally feels for you? Interesting. I have not spent enough time at 30. I've done small fish there before on shrimp, but not a lot. Well, yeah, Dorsey. I mean, you're right. Right now, it sounds like it's actually pretty intense right now. But even there's been other times where every once in a while somebody catches something really scary at 34. Today, it sounds like it's happening a lot. One of your blue safes. That's awesome. Pulled poor beagle and Greenland shark into 30. Again, I just think we are going to have a really nice silver stream here. Silver bream. I mean, it's like, this has been a good comp when I'm in third place with a trophy eel pout. We got lucky on the trophy eel pout and we're sitting in third place. Yeah, that's for sure, Dorsey. Silver per hour is off the chart right now, as long as you don't lose too much gear while you're here. Oh, that's great. 14,000 silver. I don't know exactly IS the bad. Somebody earlier was saying about 12K, but I mean, to me, you probably want to start off with at least an Ocean Queen so you can get over that 60 kilo mark on the load capacity. And if you don't have a nice spinning reel that you could use to start off with, you might want to save for a regal. Get going with the regal. So it's a little bit of silver, but you'll be able to make tons back once you have it. Yeah, I agree about the regal and the Cincy. I just don't know that if you're starting fresh and impatient to get there, like I don't think you have to have the Cincy from the start, in my opinion, but yeah, if you already have a Venga, then you can go you can get started much cheaper. Or even if you have like a steelhead or something, like somebody earlier was talking about the caliber HSV, like you can get started. You just have to be a little bit different in the way you approach stuff. The Cincy test is terrible. Yeah, it's limiting on. You're not going to be doing the medium-sized lures and all that too much, right? Especially once you get drop shot. Let's see, Cincy test. Let's check that out real quick. I'm using the Mega Perk, but the Cincy test is up to 190. Ocean Queen test is up to like 400, right? Yeah, 420. This test is up to 340. Yeah, so it is. Cincy test is pretty small, but I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, you're really getting that to fish with lurkers and handmade fish and that kind of stuff, right? I mean, oh, that's awesome, Ias. Glad you had that experience. That's fun. Yeah, obviously that's not the way you want to like typically do it, but the fact that you were able to get it in is pretty cool. Wait, game's getting laggy? Stream's getting laggy? What are we saying? Oh yeah, shrimps. That's true, Jantori. Once you get shrimp drops unlocked. That's not an eel, that's a shoelace. That's funny. Pass. Is Ocean Queen Pilker rod? Yes. All the rods we're talking about right now are Pilker. I got my first set. The Ocean Queen just doesn't have any of the bonuses. That's why it's cheaper. I got my first setup for 8K. Alley Reel and WTA Salt Master Offshore 88. Test is 320. Interesting. Oof. So I've gotten way more dabs than European place. That's not true. Don't listen to me, chat. In fact, the exact opposite of what I said is true. I've gotten way more dabs than I thought I would. Yes, you can put a spin reel in the Ocean Queen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Only if you're at Norway. We do know that we're talking about at Norway, right? You have to be at Norway. Just making sure you realize that we're talking about fishing at Norway, just not just anywhere, right? I don't know why, but something. Okay, you're here. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Oh, really, Jantori? Interesting. Yeah, I got this mega perk, so I haven't used the Sensi as much recently, but I think if I was gonna go for like the shrimp setup with like really small fish, it's probably where Sensi makes good sense at this point with my gear progression. This mega perk is awesome though. It's just so freaking expensive on the front end. Since you don't max cast, yeah, that's true. It's totally unnecessary, but I've been so tempted. Like when there's been like moments where the jigging rig has really been better than perking, it's been tempting to me to get a mega jig as well, but it's just so expensive. I don't know. My Azimuth's only a 6,000. Is that enough for Norway? I don't remember what the mech strength is on a Azimuth 6,000, but I think if you're going for smaller fish, you could probably make it work. But right now, it's hard to just catch smaller fish, like at 34 at least. It's 44 mech, Dorsey says, so you'll be safe on a 35 line and leader. There you go. There you go. Oh, Perchmaster says it's under 36. I don't know. Are we almost over here? Oh, we are almost over. Who won? Looks like Dorsey. Yo, somebody caught a trophy buffalo as soon as the comp was over. All right, so Dorsey is the winner. All right, so I need to look at something really quick before I send you this. All right, let's go to, is it Norwegian? Is that what the tickets are under? Yeah, so I've got 2112. Five, five. Okay. And let's see what this is. I have no idea which Xander it is, but that's okay. So now we have 2112. So it's a 1-day ticket. And a Xander. I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10. I have no idea if that one was a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10. All right, grats to Dorsey. And we also have, I don't know when I'll be able to do this, but next time we do a low-level comp, hopefully in the next like couple weeks or so, we've got a Natura 6000 to give away to a low to mid-level player. We also have, I'm going to do another ticket to whoever wins Lurk Bait today, and then we've got some other giveaway stuff we can do. Hopefully relatively soon. And all the stuff you put on the marine setup, it looks like something you tie behind the car of a newly married. That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. Is it possible to buy a bottom marker for a normal spin reel? Wait, what do we mean a bottom marker? No. No, you gotta have a marker rod for that if I'm understanding your question correctly. Should be a 5, 3, and a 1-day ticket in that order. Oh, okay. So, should be a 5, 3, and a 1. Ooh. So that means the winner of Lurkbait today is going to get a 3-day ticket. And then next time maybe we'll do a giveaway for the 5-day. Maybe we'll do another comp or something, give the 5-day away next time. A bottom marker for a normal spin reel. Wait, you mean what I have on my setup? A bottom marker like I have on my setup? Somebody help me with this chat. What are we talking about? A bottom marker. Talking about this drop shot stuff? Oh, line counter. Yes, you can use it on any spinning reel. The key to the line counter is the rainbow line. Yeah. It's the rainbow line. Now, back in the day before we had rainbow line, there were still ways to get bottom counter. Like you could purchase some of these bait casting reels would have line counters on them. But these days, if you don't have one of these, you can still get the line counter by using the braided, high power braided line, rainbow line. It's got to be the rainbow. Oh, shoot. MQG. MQ. We did coffee, right? I'm probably going to lose that fish, but that's okay. It's still on there. Miracles never cease. So, Dorsey, 133, is that this? Is that what you were telling me? Was it you who was telling me about this earlier? What kind of, is that like the big setups or what? We like big pilker lures, that kind of thing? Halibut spot, huh? Gummy Max, big squids, okay. Not sure if I'm gonna do that today on stream or not, but we'll see, maybe. I'm just gonna go a little bit longer. I mean, we could go try it just so I get a feel for it, maybe. That might be fun. What size gummies are you using? I'll do one gummy and a couple of big squid or something. Gotta use a big spoon just to get it down to the bottom pretty fast, right? This has been awesome, though. Let's just get the, I just want to see, I want to know, like, even without cafe, how much have we made here in this amount of time? Less than 2 hours again. I bet we did 1,000 again. Yesterday it was an hour and a half. It was like just over 1,000 plus cafe. 6005. I wonder if the gummy is a gummy gonna make me get smaller fish? Does it kind of work against? What am I doing? That's not what we want. We want the fish market. Oh yeah, that's 1,345 silver, y'all. That is disgusting. I mean, that is so good. Let's just go safe. I mean, not safe, but like, this is probably the more common. It's gonna be going slow anyway, but what color do we want on here, chat? Sounds like copper last week. Oh, is that right? All right, let's see. 60. The 6005? Are you serious? Like I don't have the one you're talking about? Where'd my submarine go? Oh, I see it now. See it now, chat. Oh no! No, 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 no! No, no, come back. Nemo. No! Yes. Gummy. What are we looking for? Gummies. 6005? Or this one? Come out the... Oh 04. The eel one. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. 05 and 04. I've got the 04 already. And then you also like 8005. Okay. Guess I could do 8005. What's the best, or what's a good squid right now? I'll be right back, by the way. That's the best squid, huh? Pink squid. All right, we are going up to here. 130 unmarked. It's going to fish for a little while longer. This is your go-to for Greenland Halley? I would love to catch a Greenland Halley. I'll catch anything. Anything. Be fun and exciting. At this point. Oh, really? Ooh, that's cool. Well, let's see what we can find. I just hope it's like reasonable bite rate. That's what I get nervous about on stream, at least, is like too slow. But we'll see. I think a lot of times gummies are a little better bite rate than just the big squids. You've already got a fish on? Okay. We'll see, McCugan. That's what we're hoping for. Thank you for the reminder not to spam in chat. All right, thank you, Dorsey. Brink also, by the way, donated a bunch of tea and coffee and cocoa, which I just took myself, but, you know, I may give some of that away at some point. I mean, we do coffee and tea giveaways anyway, but... All right, thank you, Brink. You've been very generous. Any change yet to the leaderboards here on the other comp we have going here? Yeah, we have a new leader by 1 point. That is crazy. Friday. A 1 point lead for Gunner Leak. Gunner, are you still here? If you end up winning, I just need to make sure I connect with your in-game name so I can send you the ticket. Yeah, I switched to big setup. The heck is this? Is this a ling or something? You caught an oyster? Nice. Look at that lobster. That's a new record lobster. Yeah, daily grind adds up. That's right. Especially if you're at Norway. I mean, think about spots like 34, how you can go 1,000 silver, hour and a half or whatever. Now, I mean, obviously, first you've got to grind out your marine skill. But once you get marine skill ground out and you've got that drop shot bite rate, I mean, I know that's still a long time, like what, 100 days to get 100,000 silver or whatever, if you're playing an hour, hour and a half a day, but it's just nothing is quite as crazy as it used to be with that kind of silver possible in the game. You know what I mean? No way, I was right. I am so good at feeling the lings. I can really feel those lings typically. Let's drink a little spittin'. This is the time of year when you can just go hog on your spittin'. You know what I mean? We've got 108 spittin' left, and it's going to be New Year's Fair before you know it. I feel like first quarter of the year, I'm like, I can't drink a spittin'. I drank one last month, you know, like I can't drink another one. And then by the time I get to quarter 3, quarter 4, I'm like chugging them. You just had a black ruffle and pink squid. Ooh, that's awesome. That's awesome. 2 months left. Yeah, we're in quarter 4 now. What is it? October. I mean, it doesn't it start like the week after Christmas, so it's almost closer to 3 months, right? But still, we're not that far away. Loving it. Loving that that's coming soon. I'm ready to start a frickin' free-to-play leveling guide is what I'm ready for. It's not quite time yet, but I'm ready for it. Full pink. Maybe I should switch to full pink then. What did this ling come on, by the way? Look at that fire gummy eel catching the ling. So far, this is a great bite rate. 2 casts, 2 fish in no time. You think it's on the 20th? I thought it was like on the 26th or something. Like literally. Because it's a New Year's fair, right? I even sometimes I think that it's not till January 1st, but it might be a little before that. I could be totally wrong though. We could figure this out. We could go back in the forum posts, but it's like the New Year's fair though, right? Wait, that's the fair or that's the event? Or does it matter? Y'all remember that one year that the fair didn't get taken out of the game till like March or something? Was that 2 years ago or more than that now? It was like March something. We're still like hanging out in the snow, getting cups of tea, buying overlords and stuff. I agree with that, IS. IS the bad. You make a very good point. You still got soup from them? I still have so much from them, including hundreds of lollipops or suckers or whatever they're called, because good old what's his name convinced me. And by the way, I'm not suggesting that he did anything wrong. This good old what's his name is Phil, by the way, in case you can't read my mind. He didn't do anything wrong because he said, this isn't definite, but just on the chance that RFK, Robert Fulton Kennedy, just in case RF4 goes in this direction. And so we bought so many of those suckers in case every item we had took up an inventory space. And one day, if they switched to a system where you had to purchase new inventory slots in your... Anyway, it's complicated. It's how other fishing games has sometimes handled it, so... It doesn't matter. What am I even talking about? This doesn't even matter. All I'm saying is, I have 76, 91, and 107 fair lollipops. That's the moral of the story. That's not a moral. That's the thing that we were talking about. Conspiracy theories at its finest. Yes, that's correct. You've got 300 of each. There you go, McHugan. You must have been a part of that conversation. There you go, Bomar. See, I came into it late. I really didn't believe it, and then I was like, well, what if? What if he's onto something? What if it does save that much money? And you've got 1,000 soup? I don't have many soup. How many soups do I have? 52? Is that the only soup? I think so. Chocolates? Ooh, I only have one of each. You got about 100 of each. So I can't eat those. They're too precious. Tangerines. Are those... Can't remember. Where are tangerines from? Someone just got herring trophy? That's interesting. You're buying in bulk? Yeah, it's like you're showing up at Costco, right? That fair opens up and you're like Sam's. Those tangerines are also Christmas? Okay, interesting. Oh, you said trees. That's a good one. Are they? Are tangerines from trees? Probably. The spittin'? Well, spittin' is just great. To be able to get your comfort and your hunger at the same time, that's where it's at. It's like dramatic comfort too. I guess now that we have chairs, unless you're sea fishing, now that we have chairs, well, I guess if you're doing any kind of fishing from a boat. But stuff that increases your comfort's maybe not quite as valuable as it used to be in some cases. The Christmas boilies. Bomar. The problem is, I mean, they're great. I mean, there's been some really nice fish caught on those Christmas boilies. The problem is, not that many people necessarily have them in the big scheme of things, so they don't get tested that much. you've got to like really be on top of throwing them out yourself when you see something that looks similar. But yeah, they're good. Good stuff. Some weird flavors, but weird dip, weird boilies, but they're good. Neutral 15, yes. And isn't there like a caramel variant and honey? Yeah, Christmas spinners are so good. There's also some amazing equipment options, right? Some of those reels are an awesome value. But the Salma, is that what it's called? The Tima? It's something. I guess I'm using it somewhere. So good. And that little 2000 reel, I love that thing. You have over 1,000 neutrals. Nice. The Tima 5000, something like that. Wow, this has been interesting so far. We've caught some interesting fish, other people catching interesting fish. But then on the other hand, we just caught a mackerel that weighed 339 grams and we reeled it in 130 meters. You know? This is a Borealica 30S or something, 30D. I don't know. I'll look at it in a second. Let me get this fish out of the water. This is one of the end game reels. Very small redfish. All right, it's the Borealica 30DS. 34 max drag. Yeah, that auto reel would be sweet. That's true. The 40 has 405 meters of line. Yeah, it's only got max drag of 34. But the mech weight is huge. It's heavy. I think it's because these gummies just do pretty well, but it's like immediate bite rate here. Now you're not going to always pull up like huge high quality fish, but bite rate is nice. Fish is eating other fish on its way up. It's getting stronger. You got a 4 kilo lumpfish? Yeah, I've had the one ling and one hake, but that ling is a nice catch. We'll see what this is. This is an odd size, honestly. This is a weird one. You think that's what this is? You think it's another ling? It's a smaller one if it is, compared to that last one. This did not give me immediate ling vibes because I always am identifying lings when they take off on me in the beginning. Especially with this like somewhat slower reel. It can be a real pain to try to catch up with them. I mean, I have no idea what this is. Oh. Huh. Like a micro Atlantic halibut. We're drifting. Let's get back on the baby halibut. You gotta massive but grats. You gotta watch it. Sometimes you'll I am sometimes getting stuff on the drop here. I think one time I got it on the drop and it wasn't even all the way down. A lot of times it's getting it on the drop down towards the bottom. Oh, that's cool, McHugan. Little redfish or something? I don't know. Little whiting maybe? Ah, cute little spiny. So this was on the drop and just like at about 60 meters. Hmm. Just a safe. You got another beaked. Nice. Just takes forever. Yep. Yeah, for sure, Bandar. It's too bad they took out the what was it, like number pad zero shift thing, whatever it was. The free robo reel. All right. See one more fish here. Yeah, but if you leaned into the squid instead of the gummy max, you're gonna get less redfish, right? I mean, or bigger gummy max or whatever. I mean, there's probably a way. Should do 3 pink squids. Yeah. What's the task again? Oh. Interesting. Good call, McHugan. That's a good call. They would take forever to get down there, right? Both of your. Really? Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. That's smart. Very smart. Yeah. Big swivel. Oh, I see what you're saying. James John. So hopefully you're still in my stream and listening to this. But so the problem is, I'll have to look and see if I still have that picture somewhere. The problem is, several months ago, probably like 6 months ago, when my computer melted and I had to like get a new CPU, I ended up losing a lot of my saved stuff, including a lot of the media and stuff I used for stream pics and stuff. So I don't know. Let me look really quick. Just because I'm not sure. Let me just see if I have any of that still. Yeah, I don't know. Can I send it from? Wait, I should just be able to go to my Twitch, right? Because it's saved in there somewhere, isn't it? Wonder if I can actually profile pic, copy image. Well, let me try something real quick. Thanks, McHugan. I appreciate that. You did it so I don't have to. Let me see if this works. Hmm. Ooh, I think that worked. See if that will work. So I don't have a team name, unless you count, I am a part of the Mafia group or whatever. So like if I was ever going to do a, you know, a team event or something, I would probably do it with these guys. So you're welcome to put that if you want to. But I mean, besides that, I just don't do a whole lot with team stuff. Mafia number 1. Yes, McHugan. McHugan is with me in there. But there's the picture of the stream thing. So hopefully that. What is your biggest safe? That's a good question. I can just go to trophies, Norwegian Sea, safe. Biggest one I've caught so far is 22.354. 22.354. Unless you meant today. That's all time. Has anybody checked the cafe orders to see if there's anything exciting going on? There's a Greenland. Oh, thank you. Where are you putting this, James John? Remind me where this is going. I forget. I know you've sent me the... Hold on, I probably saved it. It actually is probably in my bookmarks now. Let me just check. I'm gonna have to look around. I have so many freaking RF4 related bookmarks. But I remember last time... Remember you sent me something. Where did I end up putting it? Ah, gotcha. Thank you. Oh yeah, I love this page. I love this site you're creating. I just think it looks so good. Oh, there's MDawg. Thank you. That looks good. Y'all haven't seen the job that James John is doing with this page. I will post it now so you can check it out. Pattern nesters, hot. Okay, I might have to try that later. We'll see. But there's just a full page of information there, and he's been nice enough to include a link to the our Twitch channel here as well as our Discord. So, but you can find many other good resources and other streamers as well on this page. Very good job. Love it. All right. Do we have any of these? These are actually some pretty interesting. I guess if you spend the day at 1:30, you might end up with a small redfish thing. The eel pout order is actually pretty easy. 71 silver there. Pollock order, of course, is going to be another easy. So that's like 120. Is that right, chat? Yeah, 124 point, 125.3, 125.3. Not sure why I'm doing such specific math. Plus another 1,500. Isn't it amazing, like how much silver you make? Now look at this ling. That ling is 100 silver by itself, but holy cow, we're making so much silver on 34. You could hit it big on 130 for sure, but the consistency of 34 is brutal. So good. So good. Oh, sorry, not hot. Gotcha, McHugan. All right, 1548 plus cafe. We'll take it. We will take it. That puts us up over 140. I don't know. I don't remember now because I made it up to a pretty decent amount of silver and then I spent, and now I've sort of been building back up. I feel like 140 might be the highest I've ever been though. Gotta be close. Okay. Thank y'all for hanging out. Hope to see you again soon. I don't want to make any, I mean, there's no promises, obviously, with how busy my schedule is, but I feel like over the next 2.5 weeks, I'm just going to have more chances to stream than I have recently. So hopefully we'll be able to do this again soon. Time to buy the auto reel for sure. But y'all are the best. Thanks for hanging out with me. It means a lot. It really does. And tight lines. I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.